Welcome to Unbecoming with Elena Joy. This is my little corner of the internet where we gather to grow, connect, and revel in some joy. I'm your host, Elena Joy, pronouns she, her. My visual description is I'm a short white lady with green eyes, curly silver hair, and a big smile. I'm so glad you're here. Let's dig in. All right, kids, what the heck is the Leadership Capacity Assessment? Well, burnout in 2025 is not your grandma's burnout. It is not the classic, I've been working 80 hours a week for 40 years and now I'm toast. It's not that. It's also not the 2020 burnout, when the world collectively stared down its own mortality. I am so glad we are no longer there. This year, burnout has leveled up. It's universal, meaning it can hit anyone, no matter life circumstances. And it's highly personal, meaning it can show up differently for every single one of us. That's why at Latitude, I am not precious about vocabulary. If the word burnout feels overused to you, call it overwhelm, or exhaustion, or numbness, or just the gut deep feeling of I cannot do this anymore. We all know that feeling. Whatever you call it, here's the unshakable truth. You can't prevent something if you don't know what it looks like for you. Social media will happily feed you another list of life hacks that promise salvation if you just meditate harder, drink more water, or finally learn how to say no. Like and subscribe. Those are all good things. But here's the part that no guru can give you. No one else is the expert on your burnout but you. Not me, not them. Only you know what's actually draining your tank, and only you know what actually restores it. My job is to help you uncover your reality in a way that makes prevention actually feel possible. Enter the Leadership Capacity Assessment. Think of capacity as the mental, physical, and emotional fuel you have to run your life. After loads of research and working with hundreds of leaders, my team identified 5 root capacities that burnout drains most often. You could be at risk for burnout because you're lacking in cognitive capacity, which is your focus, clarity, decision making. You could be at risk for burnout because you are lacking emotional capacity. Those like how you feel and how you metabolize those feelings. Or it could be relational capacity. That's your connection with others, belonging, support. It could be the one we traditionally think of when we talk about burnout. That's the time and energy capacity, which is how you rest, restore, and spend your days. And we cannot forget that burnout can also be caused by a lack of systemic support capacity, which is the clarity or chaos of the systems around you. And here's what we've seen. When someone stays depleted in just 2 of these areas for too long, a major disruption, burnout, illness, breakdown, is usually right around the corner. And as scary as that sounds, it is reality. And at Latitude, we radically acknowledge reality. So we built a tool that makes the invisible visible, the Leadership Capacity Assessment. It's as easy as a Buzzfeed quiz, and frankly, more useful. You're just going to rate simple statements like, I get stuck in loops of overthinking or second guessing. Ambiguity makes me freeze or shut down. I struggle to connect what I'm doing every day to long-term goals. Your scores will show you exactly where your risk for burnout is the highest, what we call your capacity hotspots. Now, instead of throwing random self-care tips at the wall, you have a clear starting point. You know where to put your energy to get the biggest return. And this matters for teams too. I recently took more than 50 HR leaders through a mini version of the assessment. You could see the light bulbs going off in the room. It is my favorite part. One leader said, I love how this takes away the judgment. like judging myself for not achieving work-life balance and judgment from others. If everyone takes the assessment and everyone sees where they're at risk, then it's not embarrassing. Exactly. Burnout often feels like a moral failing because Western culture ties our worth to our productivity, and that shame keeps us silent, especially at work. But silence speeds burnout's arrival. The capacity assessment. The capacity assessment changes the game by giving everyone on the team a common language to actually talk about it, because everyone has a depletion point. Everyone can learn tools, and suddenly burnout is no longer shameful because it is solvable. Do you want to try it? Normally, the assessment is tucked inside my paid workshops, but this month I'm making it free during our monthly Joyful Office Hours. So it's happening this Thursday, September 25th, 1 p.m. Pacific on Zoom. It's always free, our Joyful Office Hours, but you do need to register. This month, you're going to walk away with clarity about your own capacity, language to use with your team, and practical next steps to prevent burnout before it takes the wheel. You can register at joyfulofficehours.com. Y'all, I have seen this assessment change the trajectory of people's lives for the better. I hope you're able to join us. And in the meantime, be good to yourselves, fam. I appreciate you. Oh, and P.S., if you and your other team leaders would like a more private way to take the assessment, just contact me. We'll find a time. It's elenajoy@latitudeleaders.com. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Go have a great week.